All right. You'll stay right here with your feet bound so you don't disorganize anything. And don't struggle. You just end up entangling yourself. Again. I don't want you messing up my web. What am I making? Well, I'm nothing that your feeble mind would understand. Well, of course it looks complicated to you. Humans that live less than 100 years barely perceive 2 dimensions, let alone 3. Such concepts are looked at as witchcraft to you feeble folk. Yes, it's a map. But how did you know? You have maps like this. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Explain. How do these maps of yours work, human? And how long did it take you to achieve this level of complexity? From the Stone Age? No, not that far back. Where do I even put the pin on this time? What I mean is that trying to place a point of similarity in our timelines is complicated. Yes, because of this place. People and creatures alike come from many different realms and realities. This includes different points in time. We know this because we have encountered several tribesmen wielding sticks and rock acting more like monkeys than man. You do have monkeys where you come from, yes? Good. So, in order to determine a point of relatability, we would have to go through each other's historical evolution, which is extremely boring. And in all honesty, I would rather eat rocks than do it again. Yeah. I did it with Ven after we came to an agreement that we were trapped in this magical labyrinth. Well, before we ate the others. Yes, the others we ate. Now this map. Do you have one with you? Yes? Where? In your pockets. Hurry up. I bound your legs, not your arms. Perfect. Let me see. What is this thing? A phone. Fascinating. So how do you use it? Is it like a memory crystal? It shows it on the screen. Strange technologies. Okay, how does it work? Tap the screen. Ah, okay. And where is this map? Here? Okay. And then touch this. Fascinating. What? You have no signal. What do you mean by that? Waves of information that travel to this contraption. Then I assume this map is useless unless you can receive this wave signals. So what's the point of mentioning this if you can't use it? Ah, it can do that. Fascinating bit of technology here. And how do you record one's movements? Do you have any recordings already? Good, show me. Yes, go here. Okay, and touch this. Ah, wonderful. All right, let's take a look. What am I looking at? And what's this squiggly mess? Half the lines are overlapping, and it looks like you went through this one tunnel several times? And you can't even see the walls. There's nothing but just white space. We are never getting out of here. What? Oh, I mean I am never getting out of here. And screw Ven. That worm can't be trusted with anything. Oh, that? That's Ven counting his gold again. Yes, I have a web that sits under his pile, so I know he's still breathing. The vibrations traveling through my web sound similar to stringed instruments, and with the added coin, gives it a nice little ring. Quite nice, actually. What? Well, of course I have to know where that serpent is at all times. I can't trust him, remember? What? I do not care for him. Ugh! Disgusting you'd think of such concepts. This is a safety measure, not a safety net. Ugh. You humans always thinking of the most vile concepts. Oh, right. Here. Take your futuristic contraption back. No point in keeping it if it serves no use for my escape. Especially if all it is an empty page with lines marking your steps. We need to be able to see the walls, the ceiling, the caverns, and the crevices. I mean, look, I have made hundreds of these three-dimensional maps, and have only managed to map out the inner workings of these two cave systems. Anything beyond that point has a completely different algorithm and an even longer rotation cycle. And the one after that, well... I don't know. I dare not wander further. No, it's not because I'm scared. It's because the last time my curiosity got the better of me, I almost starved to death. I mean, I'm no stranger to puzzles, but the fact that this one almost killed me because I needed sustenance every so often is crueler than most tortures I've experienced. And trust me, I've been through a lot. What? Ask Ven to help? That buffoon could barely solve how to tie a sash, let alone find his way out. And after seeing his unhealthy obsession with gold and that mountain of treasure he sleeps on, I think he would rather spend the rest of his life here than find a way out. Especially knowing he wouldn't be able to take his gold with him. If I was to guess the demon that cursed him, it'd be greed. Yeah, I might be selfish, but I know better than to let such materialistic obsessions dictate my ideology. I was raised better, even if my own people cursed me. They taught me that power and strength is worth more than any gold in the world. Because without it, what wealth can you obtain if you can't defend yourself? Besides, the boy would probably starve without me. Too busy counting coins with nothing to spend it on. But what? What kind of question is that? I stay around him because if I don't die of starvation, I definitely die of boredom. Spiders might be solitary creatures, but I was a drow before I was a drider. In addition, we like to play with our food for a reason. Oh, relax. I'm not gonna eat you. Yet. Tricky. Maybe this way? Huh? This? Oh, it's a puzzle I found in a satchel a while back. There were several of them, all different shaped pieces of metal that are intertwined, and the goal is to unravel them. Yeah, you can try. Here, take this one. Ben fell out of his perch out of frustration trying to solve it. I'd be dying of laughter. Defeated by a kid's toy. However, he does happen to be rather good at riddles. A slithering contradiction he is. Ooh, I got mine. How are you doing on your end? Hey, will you look at that? You're already smarter than that worm. If you want, you can try solving another. Here, try this one. But it has several pieces, so try not to lose any, or I'll have those pretty eyes as a snack. No, that wasn't a compliment. That was a threat. You are one strange human. Oh, yeah, I forgot you need sleep. Here. And there. What? It's a hammock. That way you don't sleep on the dirty floor. Besides, I can't have my food covered in dirt. Yes, I will be resting up here. That way I can keep an eye on everything. And if I can't see you, my webs will notify me. No more questions or stories. Just rest. Oh. Yes. We can solve more puzzles when you wake. Good night.